Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're live in Studio 109. This is The Holistic Truth. I am your host, Jamie Dorley, the CEO of Nutritional Frontiers, with the co-host, the architect, the godfather of nutrition, looking good. Welcome back, Joe Machino.
Oh, boy, is it good to be back in the studio.
I got to look at you because it's a little bit different. No sport coat, no tie.
Well, I'm going
This is
summer.
Summertime, Joe.
Exactly.
I like summer, Joe.
I love summertime.
The
Yeah.
summer of Joe, folks.
Give me the I hope it works out better than the summer of George.
We sure do,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So we're excited, Joe. This is our favorite time of the year, summertime.
Oh, yeah.
Our Q3 focus we want to talk about today because this is a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about family. We'll talk about fitness. And, of course, your favorite, healthy aging.
Healthy aging. And, whoever put these three together was, an architect.
Well, we like that, right?
Yes.
Because this
They
all goes
fit
together.
so well.
And the whole idea is, want to focus on the family.
Yeah.
And then we can get fit together.
Exactly.
And then we're going to do is a healthy age.
That's right.
So just a little quick background for people that don't know on Nutritional Frontiers. Our brand standard is trust, right? You trust us that we are giving you the right amounts of the right ingredients,
Exactly.
the highest quality possible. The innovation. You want to talk about innovation, Joe?
Oh, boy, innovation, Jamie, that goes way back to the very first days of Nutritional Frontiers when you and Dr. Weiner said, look, we need products that are deep. We need products that in one bottle, instead of 6, we can deliver a protocol. And then you said, we also need to have multiple delivery methods so that compliance goes up. Those are just a couple examples.
Oh, absolutely. And being that we are a family-owned, faith-based, mission-driven, Pittsburgh-based company, right? And what's our mission, Joe? Do you know?
Make the world healthy, one person at a time.
That's it. And it starts with us. It starts with you and your family, and then it goes to your staff, and it goes to your customers or your friends. And we do this with trust, innovation, right? We want more comprehensive formulas, integrity, right? We say it and we do it no matter what.
Right.
And if you ever have any question, you come right to us and ask. All you got to do is email us or give us a call. And nobody's going to outservice us.
Nobody's going to outservice us. There's not another company out there where you have such direct access to the CEO himself.
Well, we like to share, right, because we want people to feel that they are part of the community and the family.
Right.
And we've been hearing so much about this Run for the Cure. Have you heard that?
I've heard it.
So we're going to do something different because running for the cure is not working. We're going to run
No.
for the cause. And the biggest causes are toxicity, genetics, nutritional deficiencies, stress. And then the other one that Dr. Bob likes is movement, the lack of movement, right?
Yes.
So when we address the underlying causes, we have a better chance of getting results we want. And it really starts with the food. I just had some clients in from out of town, and I stressed to them the shake is the most important part because it's going to set the tone in the body with your whole hormonal pathways. On is the body going to store fat, have low energy and high cravings, which nobody wants?
No.
Or are we going to manage blood sugar? Are we going to promote fat burning in a healthy, natural way? Are we going to eliminate cravings and drive energy through the roof? That's what you simply do when you do something like the ultimate shake in the greens every day.
Well, this somebody that's been paying attention might say, didn't you have this on the last quarter? Well, of course we did. It's that important for your foundation.
It's every quarter,
That's
right?
right.
So we look at family overall, Joe. We want to make sure that we got the men's and women's complete for the parents, right?
Oh, God, yeah.
Kids can do those also. Then we look at some really important nutrients like the omega-3D liquid, the cherry chews, the vitamin C, and Frontier Biotics.
That covers all of the basics, Jamie, and every member of the family needs them.
So let's talk about cherry chews.
Cherry chews. Well, the vitamin C. If you don't know anything about nutrition, you probably know a little bit about vitamin
Everyone
C.
does, yes.
Right? And everybody needs it. And you know why everybody needs it? Because other than us, guinea pigs, and a couple of fish, every other species on this planet makes their own vitamin C.
What about us?
We don't.
Well, nice thing is this is in a cherry-flavored,
Yeah.
chewable wafer. It tastes like a
Delicious.
sweet tart. Kids love them.
Yes, they
They're
do.
500 milligrams. It's simple and easy to do. You can do one a day for prevention. And what happens if Junior's not feeling good?
Well, hey, start taking them. Chew them. Chew them up to 4 or 5 a day.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Very safe and effective. easy formula to use on a daily
Definitely.
basis. You know, I like the Frontier Biotic for family for
Yes.
a couple reasons. One, it's a therapeutic dose, but not our highest dose. You need, according to the research, at least 6 billion CFUs, which is colony-forming units. That's how much live bacteria are in the capsule at expiration date.
That's right.
Which is 2 years after manufacture date. Why the glass blue bottle? Do we want to increase our shipping costs, Joe?
No, we don't want to, but we will to make sure that we have the best packaging available that'll hold those live organisms, and the blue glass is the best. So we guarantee, that's part of the reason we can guarantee it to expiration.
Yeah, so our probiotics, like all of our formulations, are guaranteed the expiration date. Most of the retail brands out there are guaranteed the manufacture date, which makes a huge difference. The other thing we use is PRTs, patented research trademark probiotics, such as the Lactobacillus acidophilus LA14. So what that means is that strain, it's like buying a dog, a mutt versus something like a golden retriever with papers. So that strain can be traced all the way back to what it is. It's guaranteed to survive the stomach acids, bile, digestive enzymes, get somewhere in the intestinal tract and actually do something, Joe.
Exactly. And if you notice, we have, the major forms of Lactobacillus acidophilus and Bifidobacterium. Because why? Those are the first two probiotics you get at birth. One through the vaginal canal, one through breast milk. That's what you get.
So if you're a C-section and you don't breastfeed, what happens?
Oh boy, then a lot of it's going to cascade into things like digestive disorders, allergies, immune,
infections,
ear,
right,
all
tubes
kinds
in
of
the
things.
ears, yeah.
Right.
The other nice thing about the Frontier Biotics comes in a family size.
Yes.
The 180 count.
There
So
you
I look
go.
at this as a multi for the gut,
Yes.
right? Take one a day, and if you're feeling coming on or you need more support, you can go to 2, 4, or 6 a day to get the therapeutic benefits.
My grandkids call them belly vitamins.
Oh, there
you
we
go.
go. You got them trained well, Joe.
Oh yeah.
So we got the cherry chews, we got the belly vitamins, the Frontier Biotics, and we have 2 different multivitamins out of our suite. One is the men's complete, and one's the women's complete. So why customize it for men?
Well, if you haven't noticed, men and women are a little bit different. And they each have specific needs biologically, hormonally, and just in general health. So we customized it to meet those needs.
Yeah, and what are the needs for a male? Well, of course, prostate health, right?
Exactly.
You're looking at circulation and cardiovascular issues. So we fortified this. First of all, it's in a veggie cap. Active vitamins. That means that your body can identify, absorb, assimilate, and excrete. Active vitamins, 1. Number 2, tracks the real amino acid chelates. These are covalent bonded minerals, most bioavailable minerals on the planet. So we have the right combinations of the vitamins and minerals. We added in a superfoods blend. So you get a serving of fruits and veggies.
That's
and
right.
all of our Frontier and Women's Complete. And then we add in specific nutrients like CoQ10, right? That's really going to help out with
Wait a
cardiovascular.
minute now. Not just CoQ10.
Uh-oh.
100 milligrams of CoQ10 in a serving of Men's Complete.
That's
Unheard of.
Well, there we go. We're in sync today and in stereo. So, saw palmetto for the prostate, arginine and citrulline, and beetroot extract for circulation.
Exactly.
So it's all in there, Joe. One complete formula. The only thing you have to add to this would be the liquid omegas. If you do
right.
that in the Frontier Multi, you got your bundle, your daily bundle. What about for the women's?
Well, the Women's Complete was the big star when it was one of the best launches of any formulas we've had, and it went through so many changes, Jamie. It started out as a prenatal, and then it went to childbearing years. Now it's complete, menstruation to menopause, all women.
Well, I love it. And the ingredient I really like the most is lactospore, which is a probiotic of Bacillus coagulans that's been studied extensively for female health, right? You have the DMG in there. You have superfood blend, all the active vitamins, chelated minerals. So these are 2 power pack formulas. They've been some of our best sellers since we launched them. And people love it that they convenient with the veggie cap. They're a great value. You know, someone just called me from New York yesterday, and we were talking, and he says, "Oh, the multi I have is a couple dollars less." I says, "Okay, well, what size is it? 60 count."
Oh,
I said, "Well, it's half
yeah.
of what we have." He goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, I didn't realize that." So we give you the value.
How much CoQ10 was in his?
None.
Zero.
0.0. So we give you a good value on the multivitamins. You get a great dosing, very therapeutic, and very affordable.
Yes.
And the last component on the family is the Omega Liquid 2800. Why omegas, Joe?
Well, Jamie, you know, omegas, vitamin D, magnesium, those are the top nutrients that we are depleted in across the board.
Yeah, and every cell in your body, if you go back to 7th grade, that was a few years ago for us, right?
But, yeah.
Remember drawing the cell, and it was a cell membrane and
Yeah.
all the fluid in there. Well, lo and behold, guess what that is? That's
omega
essential
3s.
fatty acid, and we need that content to be at least 10% omegas. When it is, the cells under a microscope look like a grape. They're robust, they're healthy, they're hydrated, and they work well. When they're not, when you have very low omega-3 content in your cells and you're aging rapidly, what happens is the cell goes from a grape-like picture to more of a raisin. It's harder, it shrinks, it's rigid. Think about a smoker, right? You can see it in their face.
Oh, my God, yes.
Right, the antioxidant damage. So omega-3s are probably the number one formula you need to take because all your cells are made of them. And what about the brain?
Oh, my God. Well, the brain is 2/3 fat. It needs it as more than any other specific organ in the body.
Yeah, so brain, eyes, skin, heart, joints, gut, you name it, it needs omega.
The protective barrier around the brain is the myelin sheath. That's all fat.
All fat, right? And I take that liquid every morning with the SPM. I do 1 teaspoon of each just to make sure I'm getting it in.
Okay.
And I can really tell the difference right away. If I don't take this for a few days with the Beauty Complete, you hear that?
Yeah.
The nail's getting stronger
Getting
from
stronger.
Omegas and Beauty Complete. So that's the family, Joe.
Yep.
We look at Cherry Chews, Frontier Biotics, Men's and Women's Complete, and Omega-3. That's for everyone in the family, right? Doesn't
Yes.
matter how old they are. That's the nutrients that they need on a daily basis.